Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you're tuning into this channel across the world. Welcome to Verdict TV, and thank you for tuning into this channel. The news headline: I am sorry. Reverend Father Mbaka apologizes to Nigerian for role in 2023 elections. Once again, you're welcome to today's news, and thank you for tuning into this channel. Kindly listen to the end. The news details. The Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, the spiritual director of Adoration Ministry in Enugu, has expressed regrets on behalf of the church authorities for using the church as a political platform during the 2023 elections. He expressed disappointment that political discussions and activities had become commonplace within churches, which had been transformed into campaign headquarters. Mbaka highlighted that church leaders had instructed their members on how to vote and endorsed special candidates. During his discussion, Mbaka mentioned the practice of priests imbuing political symbols with spiritual significance. For example, some priests had explained to the congregation that a symbol representing a family unit with a father, mother, and a child symbolized the Holy Trinity. Mbaka expressed sadness that the power of God was being overshadowed by the influence and manipulations of political power. In conclusion, he expressed his disappointment in this development and offered an apology on behalf of pastors, priests, and bishops worldwide. Mbaka acknowledged that he did not have the opportunity or merit to apologize on behalf of the bishops, but proceeded to do so. He called for the descent of God's mercy due to the actions committed during the political moment. He lamented the political chaos, jingoism, and atrocities that occurred and called for the grace and kindness of God to prevail. Mbaka stated that by safeguarding the power of the sacraments, they had shielded themselves from political forces and manipulations. He criticized the intention of converting houses of worship into campaign headquarters and venues for political manipulation, referring to it as an attempt to exploit the church. Mbaka expressed remorse for the mess created at the altar, stating that it desecrated the sacred place where God is worshipped. He questioned how any power could emanate from such a desecrated altar. He emphasized the need to move away from such deceptive practices and acknowledged that they had provoked God's wrath. He revealed that people within the church were being instructed on how to vote and candidates were being recommended. The explanation of a family unit symbolizing the Holy Trinity was described as a common practice. Reverend Father Mbaka, if you ever following on this our channel, you'd actually know him because this man involved himself so much in the 2023 elections. it was actually beyond normal, the way he actually involved himself in the 2023 election. So he's the spiritual director of Adoration Ministry in Enugu, and he has expressed regrets on behalf of all church authorities, including the priests, the prophets, the pastors, and the bishops, because they actually used the church as a political platform. Because that 2023 election, a lot of pastors actually involved themselves, especially in Mbaka and Ayodele. They involved themselves in the election, and they used the church as a platform to tell people who to vote for and who not to vote for. So Mbaka actually said he expressed regret on their behalf, and he duly apologized to everyone for the fact that he used the church as a platform for political interest during the 2023 election. He apologized to the church and all Nigerians worldwide. So he also spoke about priests that actually used political symbols with special significance, like those that actually gave political symbols meaning so that their congregation can support a particular candidate. So pastors actually did involve themselves a lot, like men of God involved themselves, pastors, priests, bishops actually involved themselves in the 2023 election too much. So that's why Mbaka is saying that it is a mess created at the altar, stating that it actually desecrated the sacred place where God is worshipped. So he said, how can this men of God actually turn the altar to a place of political issue? Because even during during preaching in church, before you know, they would have involved politics. And it's not only Reverend Father Mbaka, it is actually almost all pastors that actually did that in the 2023 election. So Mbaka has actually expressed apology. What's your view concerning this news? Kindly share your view in the comment section. And don't forget to like and share. And also click on the subscribe button to subscribe and the bell for more updates. Thank you for listening to The Hand.